Hey, welcome back. It's Maureen in her home space, in my home space. Another angle, another day. Just like yoga, every time I step on my mat, it's a new practice. Today I wanted to continue with the Pratapana, the warming up. But as you can see, I'm sitting down, so it needn't necessarily be a standing up and a sitting down and a lying down. It could be the other way around. It could be one day lying down and then sitting up and then standing up and then coming back down. So I'm just going to continue where we were. And so as you can see, I'm sitting, and I have a sense that I'd like to lie down and then sit up. I'd like to lie down, relax shoulders, and then feel the sitting up. So I'm warming up my spine, using my abdominal muscles. Now, if this is a challenge for you and you have shoulder issues or your back doesn't want to warrant the rolling on the spine, just avoid doing it altogether. So now I'm kind of warmed up on my spine, and I like to feel my hips and my legs and how things are coming together. So once again, I'm sitting cross-legged. This is my default position. My legs, when I sit down, they go this way. So I'm going to just follow my guide and go this way. And eventually I will change around and go the other way. So it feels really, really good, my hips, to pull myself forward. So I'm pulling myself forward. And once again, being mindful of my breath, breathing in and feeling the expansion, belly, ribs, and chest. And I can not only feel it at the front of my body, I'm also quite aware of my back body. So it's quite an extensive stretch in the hips. And then bringing my hands behind me allows the chest to open up, and I look up. Holding my breath and then exhaling to come forward. Breathe in as I come, opening my chest, come up, looking up and folding forward, breathing out. Twisting is a lovely thing to do, particularly in the morning, sitting down. So nothing more than keeping the sitting bones as your anchor, not moving the hips around to try and get around, but simply being stable in the low body and turning in one direction, coming back and turning in the other direction. So I want to breathe in as I'm coming around and breathe out as I come back. Breathe in because I'm opening up the front body. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. It feels wonderful to stretch up and stretch down. So my whole upper body seems now open and ready to experiment. So further to warming up the legs in the hip sockets. I'm going to just open the legs out and exhale as I bring my knees in. Inhale out, exhale in. I call this butterfly wings. So I imagine myself flying from Mexico all the way to Canada, and the long trip. And I learned recently that in fact butterflies, they don't actually make it all the way, but their family makes it the rest of the way. So I think that that's kind of neat. And then take your butterfly wings and fly your legs in the other direction. So as you take your legs out, you're breathing in. Exhale as you're bringing the knees in. So what I've done is just warmed up the leg and the hip socket, and then it's natural then to move to one side and then to the other side. To one side, and I can turn my head and look in the opposite direction, and that's one experience. But I can also turn my head in the same direction as knees, and that's quite a different experience. So I encourage you to try both ways. Head in the same direction as the knees, head away from the knees to experience the crossing over. And then one final warm up is to bring the knees, tuck the knees into the chest, like a child, an upside down child's pose. You might raise your chest up to meet your thighs, flex your feet, and even hold onto the feet. And again, a way to bring yourself back up is just like that. See you next time.